Kpft Houston, this is Wide Open Spaces, and today the artist who is named Best Country and Western Artist in LA by Los Angeles Magazine. Billboard Magazine called him the uncrowned king of the LA neon honky tonks. He left all the glam and glitter behind and now calls Houston home and is venturing into the Heights Friday night for a show at Dan Electro's Guitar Bar. Mr. Mike Stinson, welcome back to KBFT, my man. How you doing?
Hey, Rourke. Good, thanks. How you doing?
Good to see you. How's 2012 treating you?
2012 was starting off with a bang, man. I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long you been here? About 5 years? Is that right?
No. 2.5 years now.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
When you're missing LA, are there places around that can kind of, you go to a taqueria or a certain place that makes you feel like you're back in LA?
I thought I was going to miss it more than I really have. There have been a couple nights when I kind of wish I was bar hopping in Echo Park right now, but I swear that's only been a few times, and there's been plenty to do here. I have not been bored in Houston for 1 second.
All right. Randy Weeks was here earlier, and he was talking about a little mailbox money coming in, and he had a nice long stint in L.A. before he moved to Austin. Did some TV shows and also has some songs and some movies, and I know that you have some songs and some movies and some TV shows. Did you get that through the L.A. connection?
Yeah, I guess if you spend a significant amount of time in Los Angeles as a singer-songwriter, those kind of things pop every now and then,
Okay.
It's a tough thing to sit around and wait for, but it is a fringe benefit of living out there is it's every now and then something like that happens,
Right. Now, I think you got a song in Cold Case, the TV show, also Weeds,
yeah.
And a National Lampoon movie.
National Lampoon, yeah.
Okay.
Adam and Eve or something.
I'd love to see the Houston music scene get a little bit of that mailbox money.
Yeah. Again, maybe it is the proximity effect of just if you're being and kicking around the streets of L.A., you run into these people. But there's other ways to make it happen too. I mean, my buddy Jesse Dayton, he'll fly out to California and look these music supervisors up and take them out to dinner and tell him about his new album, and and he gets that kind of stuff that way. So it can happen no matter where you live. You just have to be creative,
right? Working a little bit. Now, did it fall into your lap, or did you have to do some finagling to get some of those gigs?
One of them was really weird. The lady who created the show Cold Case happened to see me in a bar in Nashville. And she lives in L.A. and I lived in L.A. at the time, and she just randomly saw me doing a bar gig in Nashville. She was there doing research for her episode she was writing about a country singer that gets killed in the episode. She happened to see me and loved it, bought the CD, and then turned out we both lived in Los Angeles.
Was she shocked? Was she like, God dang it, I went all the way to Nashville, and there you are in my own backyard?
Yeah, she could have done that research in Culver City or something, man.
Right.
But, anyway, yeah, we got together on that, and she loved that song, and that ended up working out real nice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Mike Stinson live in the KBFT studio working on a new release. As a matter of fact, I think it's all recorded. We're going to talk to you about that next, but you going to sing one for us?
Sure, yeah.
And before you do that, tell us a little bit about Dan Electro's and your history there. I know that you opened a show for the Gourds not
That's
too long
right,
ago?
yeah. There was the Gourds record release party a few months ago. It was really fun. Great bar, Dan Electro's. And I got talking with Bob, the owner, about, maybe we could come back, bring the band, and do our own night. And tomorrow night is going to be the night. And it's up in the Heights. We don't really have a place on the north side of town that we play all that often. And so I hope it's going to be a good one. I really like it.
Breaking into a new neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Very
it's a
cool.
really cool bar.
All right, well, we'll give out a pair of tickets when we're said and done with all this. But go ahead and sing us one for Mike.
All right, let's see here now. I got a 2-button suit off a dime store rack. I drank $2 wine, live in a 2-room shack. I got a new baby, and she's a Cadillac. I got the same old job, about to break my back. Mean old boss, it won't cut me no slack. Got a new baby, and she's a Cadillac, Cadillac. Built for comfort, not for speed. Custom made for all my driving needs. Cruise control, overdrive. That Cadillac is keeping me alive. I got the same old blues as every other Jack. I quit using my name. Just let 'em call me Mac. I got a new baby, and she's a Cadillac, Cadillac. Yeah. Cadillac. 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 Built for comfort, not for speed. She custom made for all my driving needs. Cruise control, overdrive. That Cadillac is keeping me alive. I got the same bad habits. My mind is out of whack. Went to the voodoo doctor, almost didn't make it back. I got a new baby, and she's a Cadillac, Cadillac. Yeah. Cadillac. 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 Cadillac.
Nice. Mike Stinson live in the Kpft studio. Is that coming out on the next record?
No, that's a little thing I just came up with the other day that's gonna probably take another decade to get that one on an album.
Tell me about your last album, Jukebox in Your Heart, was recorded in Austin and produced by Jesse Dayton. But your next one that you said is coming out this summer has already been recorded, but you went to Austin to record that as well.
Yeah, recorded at Red Horse Studio in Austin. It's a new place a buddy of mine built. It's really cool. Jesse came in, played some guitar on it, and sang with me on Died and Gone to Houston.
Cool.
It's very cool. We gave some serious Houston love on this record.
Very nice.
And but the producer on this one was R.S. Field, genius producer, roots rock guy from Nashville.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he come down to Austin and help you?
He came to Austin and produced the album. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just still need to master it, get some artwork on it, and it should be out sometime this summer.
That's right. Yeah, I'm trying to get it out by the summertime.
All right.
Yeah.
What else is going on for you this year?
We just landed a bunch of gigs at the Austin Continental Club. We've been playing Austin quite a bit here lately. We're going to be there Saturday night at Jenny's Longhorn.
Cool.
We've been doing a bunch of gigs up there, and now we're going to be filling in for Dale Watson on a long string of Monday nights at the Austin Continental.
Sweet. So you're going to go up there once a week, play a gig there? All right. Are you still doing the Volcano once a week?
Yeah, once a month.
Once a month, okay.
First Wednesday of every month at Under the Volcano.
All right.
Yeah, we've been doing that ever since I got here. It's a really good gig.
Yeah. I like going over there. It's a great club as well.
Yeah.
And now, tomorrow night over at Dan Electra's, it looks like the Mo Handsome Blues Band's opening up for you.
That's right. Yeah, Mo Handsome. They'll play around 9 o'clock, and we'll come on around 10:30, and it's going to be fun, man.
Who's playing with you?
Houston guys, Lance Smith, lead guitar, been with me since I got here, and Mark Riddell, great bass player, plays in a bunch of Houston bands, and the drummer is Jim Calvert.
Cool.
He's been playing off and on with me for a couple of years, too.
Very nice.
Yeah, good guys.
Speaking of drummers, you in L.A., for most of your time there, you were actually a drummer and stepped out front right before you decided to skip town and come to Houston.
Not quite. I started my own band in 2001, and so I had a band going for 8 years before I moved down here.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was playing drums at the same time. I started out on drums, played with a slew of people like Randy Weeks and Ramsey Midwood and Tony Gilkison and a bunch of LA bands, and I was doing both for a long time there. And I finally, when I moved to Houston, I just sold all my drums. I can't. I'm tired of tripping over these damn drums
Right.
all day long in my living room. So I just liquidated my whole rig, man.
Well, every once in a while I'll go out to go see somebody and you stroll in the room and there's Mike sitting there on the drums. As a matter of fact, you actually played drums at a Kpft birthday party one year.
That's right. Yeah.
So how do people talk you to get back into the drum scene?
It's like The Godfather, man. It's like The Godfather. Every time you try to get out, they just keep dragging you back in.
Right. Mike Stinson live in the Kpft studio playing tomorrow night over at Dan Electro's. And Mike, you going to sing us another one?